Hello, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading for September 16th to the 22nd. This is for Libra, Libra rising, and Libra moon. And before we jump into it, I just really want to take this time to thank you for all your messages and comments. They really, really meant so much to me. Clearly, I'm out of the hospital. I am a lot better. Okay, I'm a lot better and I'm good, and I will do like a live stream. I mentioned, and please join the live stream. Okay, and I'll explain what happened. But yeah, I'm we're good. We're good. All right. So I just really do appreciate it. So let's jump in and see what's going on for you this week. As you know, it's a big week. All right. Now, we kick it off with the lunar eclipse. All right. We have a full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. This is happening in your sixth house. Listen, like your entire life is about to change. Okay. I want you to know that there's going to be some big changes that are happening. And in fact, this is a big week of transition. And let me rephrase that. This is going to be the next few weeks are going to be really big for transition, because you see that this isn't just a one-off eclipse. Eclipses come in pairs, and you see that we have one October 2nd in your sign. Okay, so new moon solar eclipse in Libra. All right, and obviously we're moving into Libra season. We have a lot in the South Node in Libra, so we have a lot happening. When I say your life is about to change, Libra, like you're probably already feeling it. To be honest, like you're probably already feeling these really big changes. You could even felt a little bit of pressure with all the Saturn oppositions and Saturn squares that we've been having. It's all in your sixth house, so a lot of it could have been health wise as well for some of y'all. But work, sixth house is work. It's everyday activities as well. Okay. And when I say work, it's more about your sense of like responsibility, your duties. It could be something like with, office environment, like colleague, like work environment, things like that. Sixth house is also pets as well. Okay. So now, one thing that I really want you to, one of the biggest things that I want you to take away from this eclipse, the biggest key word is release. All right. I want you to keep that in mind. All right. Because it's still a full moon. All right. It's an eclipse. It's a full moon lunar eclipse. It's still a full moon. Right. But it's a really, really enormously strong and powerful full moon. And so we still have change. We still have culmination. It's turning point, but things coming to an end as well. But there is going to be something that, you're going to want to release. And with eclipses, they are game changers, and some things are eclipsed out of your life as well. So it is a time to release the things that you need to release to make room for all this, for Libra 2.0, for this new Libra that's emerging. Okay, Libra Nation. All right. So just keep that in mind, because there may be a point at during this eclipse where if you have any walls built up, it's going to be a good time to break them down. All right. Because this eclipse is happening in Pisces. Walls do not exist in Pisces at all. 0%. All right. So this eclipse is very emotional too. So, when I say break down walls, you could even like have these, have like even like a good cry break. It is an emotional eclipse. Mars is in Cancer too. That really amplifies, heightened emotions as well. And that could be part of the really, just even having this release of understanding what you have to let go around this time, because the eclipse is asking you to do this. All right. And trust me, like I can attest to that, like having these, breakdowns lead to these great, profound breakthroughs. All right. So I don't want you to think that it's like a bad thing. I'm looking forward to this eclipse. I think that's a great eclipse, and eclipses are game changers, like I said, and they are, they often bring permanent change. Okay, these are eclipses, but it's a series, right? So we're moving into the Pisces Virgo axis for the next 2 years. So it's like a 2-year process. So it's not like just like boom, this is it, and it's a process, all right? But it's moving you into this next phase in your life, and like I said, we're gonna have an eclipse in your sign in just 2 weeks from this week. So it is honestly releasing those things no longer serving you well, to make room for what will bring great balance in your life. Remember, Libra is, all about balance. Now, this eclipse, where am I here? I did mention in your monthly forecast that whatever happens this month in September is going to give you a preview for all of 2025. And the most pretty much all of 2026 too. Okay, because that's when this eclipse series ends, where the lunar nodes are shifting right to the Pisces Virgo axis. So they're going to be, that's profound. That's really big, and it ends in August. That's the last eclipse in that series that we do have, and then we move to the Aquarius Leo axis. That's going to be really big for y'all. That one's actually going to be really fun for y'all, but we'll talk about that in 2026. So that's going to be the next 2 years after that. But anyway, for now, this is just keep in mind, this is a series of eclipses. For this eclipse in particular, we do have Saturn, Neptune, and, obviously the moon in Pisces, and we have the sun and Mercury in Virgo. If you want to throw in Jupiter, you can do that as well. Jupiter is in Gemini, and so that makes it 6 planets in mutable signs during the time of the eclipse. So for me, it seems like whatever happens around this eclipse, that's mutable energy. So it's easily adapting to things. So you could just really be adapting to changes quite nicely around this eclipse. The only thing is Neptune will conjunct the eclipse. Saturn is obviously up there too, very active as well. Both planets being in Pisces. So Pisces, very, water sign, very intuitive energy. You're going to feel your intuition is going to be heightened around this time, but it's equally emotional. Remember the moon in general, just like emotional. Pisces, the, collective unconscious is what Pisces is. Okay. Very dreamy. And I say that in terms of like, yes, pay attention to your dreams. They're possibly sending you messages. All right. Remember, intuition's heightened. And we're talking about the 12th house here. This is dreams. Okay. The second thing is, like, when I say dreams, think about like, I have a dream. Okay. And I'm going toward it. I'm gonna do everything I can to move toward that. All right. So I really, really, really want you to go deep around this eclipse. And with the Neptune conjunction, ask yourself, what are the things I have to release? Okay. Am I being honest with myself, with my pursuits? Is there something within me that I need to release? Right? It just go really deep. When you trust your intuition, you'll know what it is. All right. So this eclipse is all about creativity. It's all about imagination. Healing is a big part of this eclipse. All right. Both mental and emotional health. A lot of compassion around here. Spirituality. These are all big themes with Neptune and Pisces, just with Pisces in general. Like I said, empathy even, but like I said, the collective unconscious. All right. So when you think about Pisces, if you think about the constellation, it is the fish going upstream and it's the fish going downstream, right? So you can think of it as like the conscious and the unconscious. But what I want you to do is I want you to think of being part of a school of fish, okay? Going toward this big, great awakening. And so this eclipse is just asking you to just get in line with the school of fish. Be part of the school of fish, all right? That's what's going to help you evolve at this time. And I say that because Neptune is highly charged when it's conjuncting this eclipse, and then you've got Mercury also highly charged in its domicile and exaltation of Virgo. All right, so Mercury's trying to like find all the facts, and Neptune is like clouding everything. So this is why I say, and Mercury will be opposite Saturn, by the way, and this is why I say, trust yourself. Cut through that fog. I've been saying it for weeks now, especially with Neptune going retrograde at 20 degrees and whatnot, but it's bringing up those lower frequencies of like illusion, delusion, escapism is a big part of this. Okay. Self-sabotage. Okay. There could be moments of that you may feel. And that's why I want you to have that, trust yourself, trust your intuition. And really, I mean, honestly, this eclipse can be a little bit of a reality check. So it's when you have that release, you feel really good. And when I say release, ask yourself what it is. Is it like a habit that I'm doing that I know that I have to let go? Is it a grudge that I have with someone that I know that's unhealthy for me? That like, can I be the better person in that? Is it self-denial about something? I mean, anything holding you back, anything that's holding you back from your spiritual path, from, you vibrating at this high frequency, and allow you to open your heart and to have all this self-love as well. Okay, Libra Nation. So just remember that there is something here where, Mercury opposite Saturn, as I mentioned earlier, just with that, they're not seeing eye to eye. All right. So this one of the days when you just want to stay frosty, be cool, put on your Libra sunglasses, go, I don't know, hula hoop out in the, park, whatever you want to do. But don't sign any contracts this day. Try not to make any really firm agreements. Now on Thursday, you see that we have, and this is September 19th, the sun trining Uranus. Here's a breakthrough. This is absolutely amazing. This is huge. This is this is happening in your 8th house, by the way. So major, and with love and relationships. Okay, even business partners, money. This is money. There could be big money breakthrough here. There is something here. You could even get really unexpected, auspicious news. Remember, trines are absolutely enormously great for you, very auspicious, make your life easier. In fact, this is a grand trine. Okay, so we've got the sun in Virgo, we have Uranus and Taurus and Pluto and Capricorn. Remember, Pluto did move back into Capricorn, and so we've got this wonderful Earth trine, this grand trine, because you see it happening throughout this week. You see it on Saturday. We have the sun trine Pluto as well. So this is amazing. So you could have these breakthrough moments, even part of your transformation, because remember I said Uranus and Taurus already for y'all. That's your 8th house. That's death and rebirth as well. So this transformation story that's happening for you right after the eclipse. And there could be some family stuff here as well. Something really wonderful with family, because remember Pluto has moved back into Capricorn for y'all. And, on Saturday, the 21st, when the sun does trine Pluto, there could be something here where you really are coming into your power, your personal power, and people are going to notice it. Okay. Big transformative energy that's happening here. There could also be someone that does something really wonderful for you, opens up doors for you. And then you see on Sunday, we do move into your birthday season. Happy birthday, Libra. Happy birthday in advance. We're going to talk about that more next week. I just wanted to show you we're moving into Libra season with an eclipse in Libra. This is going to be big. Venus is going to be moving into Scorpio as well. A lot of money activity that you're about to move into. But Venus is still in your sign this week, which is absolutely amazing. So you could have a lot of money stuff happening for y'all this week, actually. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on for you. And love, okay? And love as well. But let's see what's going on for you, Libra, for where are we? September 16th to the 22nd. This is for Libra, Libra rising, and Libra moon. Okay, Libra. I do a traditional cultic cross spread. It offers the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Libra, y'all are amazing. Libra Nation, you crack me up. Come on, y'all, cut it out. Y'all make me. And thank you. And honestly, thank you so much for the messages. It was really helpful. You can see I still have but this is just more of a reminder for I'm in so many antibiotics and other things that I have to okay, yeah. All right. Anyway, this is about you. Libra, you got some decisions to make. I think that you may feel a little bit of moving into this new you that, as I mentioned, you can clearly see it here. This is kind of a big deal. Let's get to it. I mean, you're good, but let's talk about that balance. Okay. I want that to be another keyword for you. Okay. So something you got to release. It's clear. Okay. It's clear. Now you got the 3 of Pentacles. All right. So this is great. This is really wonderful. 3 of Pentacles coming up in your recent past. This is showing that a lot of y'all could have started this a new job, maybe even started a project of your own that you were very excited about. Okay, very optimistic about. This is a wonderful card. 3 of Pentacles is more about teamwork, and there is that sense of bonding with teamwork that brings this success. So working with others for this success. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be career career, even though it's pentacles. Pentacles are also your physical reality as well. And so, yes, for a lot of y'all, it can be career. It can be work. There could be, maybe you could have been moved into a different team, or, there could have been a lot of changes with work. And now, there's things are a little bit more streamlined for y'all, but it could be family too. That's big energy coming through. So there could be something like, as in like working with family to do something for success here. Okay. To really build something through it, see it through. Really love this energy. Okay. And it definitely can be something new that's come through. Now, you do have the Two of Pentacles in the heart of your spread this week. Familiar, right? Familiar. Came up last week. I think it was in your future bed. Two of Pentacles. So now you see that there's the sense of like, okay, let's make everything come together now. Okay. We've moved into this new thing. Let's make everything come together. Remember, Pentacles, money, wealth, like we're talking about Pentacles. Okay. But again, physical reality, something in your world. But ask yourself, are you taking on too much? Right. Ask yourself that this week. And when I say release, it really just could be like, maybe you are taking on a lot. Maybe there's, he's a great juggler. He's a great multitasker. So ask yourself, is this something that I really want for literally like the rest of my life? I mean, you can see the pentacles are bound in the symbol of infinity. So when I say he's a good juggler, he could be doing this forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Like, ask yourself that. Like, is this what do I need? I need that balance. I'm a Libra. I need that balance. Like, what do I have to release? What do I have to let go? And it's for some of y'all, it may not have to be. It doesn't have to be something like huge, like out. It could just be like, I need to prioritize something more than something else. There really could be something here. Again, it just feels new to you. And that may be the reason why there may be a little like indecision, or like, I'm just going to hold on to this, when like deep down inside, like I probably should let one of these things go. But either way, there is a sense of like, this is so new to you that you may have to take, it's not like a quick decision. Like, do I, eat burgers or, pizza or salad, okay, for dinner? It's more like, I have to really actually sit and think about this. Okay. This is a big week. And again, it even may be a decision about work. Again, remember, you've got this eclipse is in your 6th house. Now, you got the sun in your challenge area. And so when the sun comes in the challenge area, when you see everything else happening here, I really want you to have a little bit more like trust yourself. Trust yourself, have faith in yourself, have faith in everything working out for yourself, and just let that sun shine through. Okay. Think about the sun. The sun is, well, first of all, the sun is the biggest yes in tarot. But if you think about the sun in our world, like we're all 8 billion people on this planet are alive because of the sun. Our solar system exists because of the sun. It is powerful. It's life. It's life. And so it's in your challenge area. And this is just saying, the sun is very optimistic. All right. This is very high frequency energy. You even see the vibrations coming off the sun, right? The rays there. And so this is just saying that, like, maybe you may feel a little weighed down this week, and maybe even like, it's really tapping into that optimistic energy that I trust myself, and I trust myself to make decisions. I trust myself that everything is going to work out in the way that it needs to. All right. Now, you got the devil in your crown. So there you go. There's that thing that you got to release. It's almost like you're aware of it. Okay, Libra, it did come up in your crown. There is a sense of, first of all, the devil. The devil is everything that you would think the devil represents. The devil's an energy vampire. This is, it can represent codependency. It can represent addictions, vices, bad behaviors, pessimistic thinking, whatever it is. It's almost like, let's recognize it, that this may not be the best thing for me. And okay, could be something with a relationship. And when I say relationship, sure, it can be like in a romantic sense, love sense, but it could even be career. Like I said, maybe something in career, as in like, I recognize I have a toxic boss or a toxic colleague, and now I need to do something about it. Like I've just lived with this for, a year, and now I recognize this is why I don't like my job. But maybe this boss is toxic to everyone else, and whatever it is, this is for you to just recognize it. Okay, these two people are chained to the devil. They can break free anytime they want. All right, anytime they want. They just, it's that action that you have to take. And then you have the Four of Swords and the root of your spread. So really, like, take that, really go within. It seems like that's going to be a good thing, having that moment of, like, meditation. That's what this card is. It's that state of mind that is just that stillness. I mean, go to the park, sit with the squirrels, close your eyes, do whatever you need to do, just still the mind for a little bit. All right, it seems like that's something that is going to be, again, I just feel like it may come effortless for you in this way, like, especially thinking about the changes that you have to make in your life, or even want to make in your life. But it's definitely, I mean, this is a Libra card too as well. And so this is really going within with the Hermit in your future as well. So this is just not stressing, not worrying about anything, just taking a break, taking a breather. All right. And when you do that, you're allowing yourself to go within. You're switching from your physical mind to your higher mind. All right. Now you've got the Hermit in your future. Great. Wonderful. I love it. Go deep. Go deep. Do that introspection. It's going to bring all that wisdom inside you. I mean, we got the wise man here, little wizard. So this is, I mean, the Hermit, right? So this is someone who is definitely, like, he's accomplished a lot. He's climbed the top of the mountain, thinking about, where do I go from here? I've done a lot. So it's really, again, going within. I'm not surprised. I'm curious, actually. I'm going to see what's coming after the Hermit. Because I just did. Yeah. And you got the Chariot. That's so funny. And the reason I say that is because I was just saying to another sign, well, okay, like I'll tell you what it is. It's, Virgo. I was just telling them, because they're coming out of their birthday season. They're still in their birthday season. You're moving into your birthday season. And I talk about this all the time. Anyone that goes, that's in their birthday season, they ask those big questions. They go deep. They contemplate. Okay. They do that soul searching, and it's because of birthday season. We ask those big questions like, what have I accomplished? What do I want to accomplish? What do I want in my life? What do I have to release in my life? Like, what's going to make me happy for the next year? Like, those are big questions. You're going to go deep. And then when you go deep, you got the Chariot. It's like, I know the answer. Boom. I'm going for it. Okay. So I love this. I absolutely love this for you. The Chariot is, someone who is bold and courageous. And this is someone who is so full of confidence and just knows that he's just going after it. He's going after his dreams. Okay. His hopes, his wishes, everything he's looking for. You see it right here, even in his canopy, the stars referencing the star card. All right. So this is really, I love this for you. All right. This is really, really wonderful. So it's going within, finding that willpower to just like it didn't even matter which path. At least I'm moving forward. All right. So let's get to your stuff. Oh my goodness. Libra Nation. Y'all crack me up. What was I going to say? Wow. This is, okay. Yeah, we have my lines. Oh gosh, I forgot my lines. If you like this reading, would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. They actually, A, I do want to hear from you. B, it really does, help the algorithm to see, I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. So, oh, wow. Yeah. You're going to have a big breakthrough this week. You're going to have a big one. All right. So this is great. This is great. Okay. One thing that we'll talk about it. King of Swords. Great. You're already in that place where, it's up here. Okay. It's up here. Remember, rest a little bit. Have that moment of just like still the mind, because it just seems like there may be a lot of power moves you're thinking about. There may be a lot of, even like there may be some things that your mind is telling you one thing, and then your, intuition is telling you another. go with it. Just take that time out. Take that time out. Everything's gonna make a lot. I want you to really go within. King of Swords is great though. Okay, this is someone who is very, very like head above the clouds. This is someone who's got brilliant ideas. This is you coming up with brilliant ideas as well. So much clarity in terms of moving forward. But you know, he is that intimidating king. Okay, he's the only king actually that looks directly at you. You've got nothing to hide. All right, he's faced all his truth, and so I want you to remember that. All right, so this is a week where it's all about you facing your truths as well. All right, having that power to do so. Now you also have the Seven of Wands here, and your external factors area. It just seems like there may be. Well, I'll clarify that one for you. It does seem like that there maybe it's friendship energies coming up. Queen of Wands, interesting. There really may be something that. Is there anything about like a friend or a friendship or something that maybe kind of like on the line or like you're tiptoeing around? I'm just curious about that. Well, you did get the Seven of Wands, and so there may be someone here who is just maybe not seeing eye to eye with you, but you know, when you do that deep reflection, like that's got to make sense to you what's happening here. But you got the Queen of Wands too, so I wouldn't be surprised if there is someone who may actually. I would remember with Mercury opposite Saturn that they're not seeing eye to eye. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if by like the end of this week, if you're not seeing eye to eye, whether it is a friend or a group that you belong to or a family member, anything like that, by the end of the week, there may be compromise. There may be something they're like, oh, okay, yeah, we get it. With the Queen of Wands right after, the Queen of Wands is really great, especially in a work sense here. There could be something that has to do with your the hopes and your future, something that you're looking forward to. But yeah, I would just, again, because the King of Swords, like he really just wants to strike, right? So again, take that time out, release the things that you need to release, really do that introspection, just be ready to go. But in terms of like with another person involved, let's not be impulsive is what I'm saying. Okay. So you do have the Nine of Cups here. What I was going to say is that look at your entire spread. There are no cups. And the one card that you got in your area of like your hopes is the Nine of Cups. So really tap into your emotional side too. Okay. Really tap into your emotional side. There is a little bit of that, devil energy in your crown. So Nine of Cups is great. It's wish fulfillment. It's complete satisfaction. I'm satisfied with my life, with what I've got in my life, I feel completely blessed here. And that's what you're seeking. And it is this wish that you're seeking. Okay. Wish come true that could have to do with like everyday activities for you, your daily routines, like I mentioned earlier. This card is actually a Pisces card, by the way. And I say that because remember, you have the Chariot here who's just boom, let's do it. All right. No looking back, moving forward. And then lastly, you have the Ace of Swords and your final outcome. So it does seem like you will have that breakthrough moment. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if you hear some surprising news, some excellent news. Okay, excellent news that may be coming through. There may be some sort of even like an agreement contract that could be coming through as well. Again, I would avoid with the 17th. I would have 18th around like the beginning of the week with Mercury opposite Saturn. But all these trines are wonderful afterward. But anyway, Ace of Swords, again, there's that breakthrough energy, especially up here. And so remember, it is recognizing what might be holding you back, here with that Ace of Swords. It seems like you're just going to get it, and you're going to move forward, do that introspection. So, the Ace of Swords is all about victory. And what's really interesting, what I was talking about earlier here, you see the olive branch and the Ace of Swords. And that's why I say, like, if there is someone that you're not seeing eye to eye with in the beginning of the week or whatnot, or around the eclipse, like, don't do anything like drastic right off the bat, because there you go. There's that peacemaking. There's that offering. Like I said here as well, with the Queen of Wands showing up after that Seven of Wands. So just keep that in mind. Just if there is anything there, it could be with family member too. Also, because like I said, Pluto moved into Capricorn, so that is your fourth house for the next 2 months. But in any case, that's family, that is children, that's your significant other, just your domestic sector. But it really, it can be something work related. It could be like a colleague as well, maybe even a boss, or maybe like a boss comes through for you. But I love this, because this is also like, there may be something new that comes out from this eclipse, and it could be this new idea that you have, but it could also just be something, again, that like moves the needle forward. Moves the needle, right? Oh gosh, this is what, okay, anyway, but this is really great. The Ace of Swords of in your final outcome. So aces usher in that new change, new beginning, new opportunity. The Hand of Spirit offering you the biggest sword in the deck. All right, so remember, swords up here, logic, thinking, intellect, processing things, but it's still communication as well. All right, so let's see what's, I mean, like, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Do that. Go within. It does seem like there is a little, the Two of Pentacles is, like I said in your last week's read, like a little bit like imbalance. Okay, just so it's finding that balance, but going within to find that balance, and boom. Really great. You're gonna have this, and the Ace of Swords is really like this mental breakthrough too. So anyway, Libra, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, and next week, let me be the first to say happy birthday to you. And we'll talk more about Libra season. We'll talk more about all the other aspects that are happening. Venus is moving into Scorpio. Woo, that's spicy. And so there's that focus on money because that's your second house. So money, possessions, values, even like self-worth, self-value, like that's big. Anyway, we'll talk about it next week. All right, Libra, y'all are amazing. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.